I'm Jane Seward. I'm happy to have my friend Jamie with me again.
Thank you.
For another edition of Magic Spell. Now, Jamie, last time we worked on the 1 + 1 + 1 guide to help children with their spelling, and we noticed something special about words if they have one consonant. Like I'm going to take the word run. Okay, we used it last time, but that's all right. Very common word. It's a one-syllable word. It has a one-letter vowel, and it has one consonant letter at the end. Okay, we found out with that if we want to add ing, ed, er, or est. Very, very common endings for children to need to add to very simple words. Okay, if it follows the 1-1-1 guide, if my base word follows the 1-1-1 guide, then we double the consonant, and we can add ing, we can add er. I happen to have added er and made the word runner. Okay, and we can do that with many different kinds of words. Now this time, okay, this is really going to be kind of the last time we visit the 1-1-1 guide, but we have two other very common endings that children need to add to words, and those two endings are the ly ending and the ful ending. Okay, and let's see what we do with words when we want to add those two, because they follow something a little different, but equally as easy to remember. Okay, so I'm thinking now of the word glad, so let's put that on our board. Okay, so Jamie, 1-1-1.
Yep.
Now you know it. Okay,
one syllable. There's one vowel and there's one consonant before we need to add the.
Okay, but this time we're going to add ly.
Okay.
Okay. Now, parents, just notice that all of these endings, ing, ed, er, est, began with a vowel letter. Okay, the vowel letters of the language are a, e, I, o, and u. All right, they began with a vowel letter. These two that we're going to work with now, okay, begin with a consonant letter. Now this is easy for kids to remember. Even though glad follows the 1-1-1 guide, because my ending begins with a consonant, don't double the consonant.
Okay.
Just add ly. So why don't you do that and show them what that looks like. Now, we know, parents, just by sight, that if we would double the consonant, the word looks funny, okay? But until children see the word enough times that allows their brain to take a picture of the word, that really isn't an option for them. They need something a little bit more to go on. So this is what's going to help your kids, Jamie. All right, so let's think about a word now that we want to add ful to. So I'm thinking about the word, let's take the word cup.
Okay.
And we're going to have a cup full of flour if we were making some cookies in our kitchen. Okay, so does cup follow the 1-1-1 guide?
It does.
And what about the ending that you want to add, the ful? Does it begin with a consonant letter or a vowel letter?
It ends with a consonant.
And does
this starts
one,
with a consonant.
I think I probably said that wrong. It needs to start with the consonant letter. Okay, so thanks. So since ful begins with a consonant letter, do we double the p on cup, or do we not double it?
Nope, we don't double it.
We don't
just
double it.
FUL.
And we just add it. And why don't you show them the word cupful? Okay.
So is it a basic rule that there's going to be back-to-back consonants? Because it seems to follow that on that. Because you either double the P or double the M or whatever it is. But there's always, in the middle, there's always going to be two consonants?
Sometimes there are, yes. Especially in a word like cupful. Yeah, we have this. But you have to remember that what you started with was a base word cup.
Right.
Okay, so that's the word that you always ask yourself about the 1-1-1. And then, yes, when we add ly or ful, we're going to have double consonants here. We also made like a multisyllable word, didn't we?
We did.
Okay, so once again, parents, if the ending begins with a vowel, we doubled the consonant. If the ending begins with a consonant, we don't double the consonant and just add the ending. I think that's pretty simple, isn't it, Jenny?
It is.
Okay. I think your kids are going to be able to use that. They may feel a little bit like they're using some magic Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.